Hello, sorry, I was just playing with my new netbook. Welcome back to Instructoids. Today we're going to learn about another central part of your computer, the operating system. The operating system, or OS, controls how your computer runs programs, manages files and folders, and interacts with you. It is itself a program, a list of instructions that tells the computer what to do. The instructions and settings for everything, program file associations, background picture, browser settings, are all maintained in the system registry, which you can access through the built-in registry editor program. One of the biggest jobs of the OS is to make sure that two programs do not try to use the same memory location at the same time. If they do, a fatal error occurs, which causes the computer to crash or display the famed blue screen of death. The OS designed by Microsoft is called Windows. XP, Vista, and 7 are different versions of their Windows OS. You can tell what operating system you're using by either watching the screen as your computer starts up or right-clicking Computer and selecting Properties. Mac's latest OS is called OS X Snow Leopard, and Linux's is Ubuntu. These three operating systems serve the same purpose, but go about it differently. In fact, these differences are what cause compatibility issues with other programs. Software such as media players, internet browsers, and word processors are designed to work on certain OSs. If a Windows operating system tries to run Mac software, it won't be able to read the program correctly. It's like the two are speaking different languages. Sometimes, when new hardware is added to your computer system, a driver is required. A driver is like an addendum to the operating system that tells the computer how to operate a piece of hardware that its original OS didn't provide for. Some hardware, like a flash drive or a digital camera, are common enough that the OS designers can include suitable drivers within the OS. That's what your computer is accessing when you plug in a new device and it automatically installs a driver. Other times, the driver must be downloaded from the hardware manufacturer's website, or copied from a disk that came with the hardware. The OS is stored on the hard drive along with all the other programs on the computer. When the computer starts up, or boots, one of the first things it does is look for the OS. It then loads the OS into RAM and displays the desktop when it's done. The desktop is the screen that displays all your shortcuts on a background picture. Now that the OS is loaded and open, it can execute other programs, give you visual feedback, and manage other things in the background. Windows operating systems are divided into two structures, 32-bit and 64-bit, and differ in how much data they allow to be handled at once. A 64-bit operating system lets the processor handle 64 bits of information at a time, twice as much as a 32-bit system. Thus, a 64-bit OS can run only on a computer that has hardware capable of 64-bit processing. That means the processor and the pathways on the motherboard must have that capacity. This larger processing capacity is also what allows the computer to use an exponentially larger amount of RAM. Congratulations, you now know what an operating system is. Next time we'll learn about a few tools and tips you can use to keep your OS running smoothly. Thanks for watching Instructoids. Now, if you'll excuse me,